Okay, hopefully this one works. You guys, I've been trying to do this for a while now. I feel like 10 minutes since I've been struggling, almost 10 minutes with YouTube. It says to 10 and it's 8 minutes. I don't know. Like, it wasn't this hard last time I did this. I don't know why it is so hard. Wait. Okay, so I think it worked. You guys are joining. Hi, Icon. Okay, so I think it worked. You guys are here, so it worked. Okay, I've been trying to make this work for 10 minutes. Okay, I've been trying to do this for 10 minutes. I was right on time. Hi, everyone joining in. Hi, Lucky. Hi, Sean. Hi, Dim. Hi, Crybaby Icon. Hi, Michelle. You guys, I swear to God, I've been trying to do this for like almost 10 minutes, but YouTube was like, no, you're not going to go live today. But we are here. I pause writing stuff for Magic Mayhem. Hashtag worth it. Yes. I'm so happy you guys are here. I missed you. I've been dreaming about this all week. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Um, so we are gonna be doing I honestly thought you weren't streaming today. I am every Sunday. It's because YouTube was like not letting me for some reason. It was such a struggle, like, it brought me to a whole live thing with no audience, like, it was like a private room, and I'm like and I was talking to myself for, like, 5 minutes, I'm like, "That doesn't seem right, like, this is off." So, I'm glad we're here, I apologize, hey, Marielle, um but so today's officially our first like Tiny Bags Big Opinions live episode. So since we're going to be doing live streams every Sunday, why not make this the podcast so we can go over everything and it's a live show and we can talk and you guys can ask me questions in real time. I feel like it's way more beneficial for all of us as a community. So with that being said, you guys, oh my god, you guys have been begging me to do no, like nobody. Well, a couple of people were like, "Oh, bring back the Monster High Diaries." You guys were like so hyped for the Monster High Diaries to be back. So we're gonna be doing this every week, right? So we're gonna read a diary every week. These are short diaries, anyways. Like it's not gonna take us long to read. This is like 5 pages or whatever, but it's something cool. We can learn more about our favorite ghouls and monsters and make this a thing. And obviously, we need to start with Frankie. But oh my god, it's gonna be so fun. Oh, I'm so happy you guys are excited about it. Hi, Stitch with Style. Um, yeah, so you know what's funny? I was telling everybody, like, it brought me to a private room where I thought I was streaming to nobody, which I was. And then I finally figured it out. I was like, you know what? I think I just need to create a new room. And but here we are. So thank you so much for your patience and for still being here. I'm so excited, but what's going down? So what's going down? So today we're going to be reading Frankie's diary. We're going to be talking about some hot topics in the Monster High community. I definitely want to bring up some spiciness. Like you guys know, I always like bring up important topics along with my dolls. So we're definitely going to be doing that to spice things up. And then at the end of the live stream, I'm gonna open a question box so we can all like so you guys can ask me questions and we can like interact and get personal. But why don't we go ahead and start with Frankie's diary? Let me get Frankie so we can like pose her right here. Um, so we're gonna get our basic Frankie because this is a diary that comes with the basic Frankie. So Frankie, do you want to join us, please? Right here. There you go. Look at the camera. Not me, like literally. Come on, Frankie. She's like, you're the one posing me. There you go. There she is. Pronouns, she, her in G1 and G2, and they, them in Generation 3. But we will, just a heads up, I'll be referring to Frankie as she, her because this is Generation 1. But we do not support misgendering Frankie in Generation 3 on this channel. Now, Stitch and Style said, got a new Frankie doll. They're from the Hauntley Wood Mystery Series. Ah, they're so good. They're literally one of my favorite G3 Frankies. Hauntley Wood Mysteries, yes. Uh, Crybaby, I'm not trying to be mean, but how long are you going to be going on live? Because I might have to go. Probably an hour, I feel like. Kind of like we're gonna as soon as we're done covering everything that we need to cover, I'm gonna be done. But I do need to go at about like 3:30-ish max. So I would say like by 3-ish, I could be done. But yeah. Um, so let's get to know Frankie a little bit more. I Frankie is one of my favorite characters ever, so I'm so excited. Um, Waifu said, "I even use they them for G1 and G2 Frankie." I love that. Um, Lucky, I ordered Skelita and she'll be here today. I'm so jealous. I don't have her yet. I need her so much. Michelle, any Frankie is honestly so iconic. I agree. So, starting the diary, the 30th day of June. So, mom and dad think I should keep a diary to help sort out everything I'm feeling. Since I'm only a few days old and I'm not sure where to even start, right now I'm feeling happy, sad, confused, and lying, worried, hopeful, and hungry all at the same time. Is this normal? Yes, Frankie, it is normal. So, just to give us a clue on like Frankie, we go through so many emotions in life. And I feel like that's what makes Frankie, in my opinion, one of the most relatable Monster High characters ever. Because Frankie is like, you know what? I just got here. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm Frankie. Me too. Me too. Guess what? Same. And then the 15th day of July, the most amazing thing happened today. It rained. I know everybody has seen rain before, but this was my first time. And I got so excited that I ran through the house yelling for everyone to come see it. Frankie, we love the rain. Let's sing in the rain. Let's dance in the rain, Frankie. Dad came bolting up from the lab and was rather unhappy to find out that I was making such a big deal out of it. And then quote marks, Mary Shelley's ghost, Frankie. I thought there were villages with torches outside. I guess I must have looked either surprised or sad because dad gave me a big hug and said he was sorry he yelled. Okay, good. I know Frankenstein, the Frankenstein's monster is kind of like, like rough around the edges and he's not like the most like, like friendly person, but like, come on, this is your brand new baby that you just like built. So please be nice to Frankie. But um, and then I wanted to go out and play it in it, but dad said he thought it might cause me to short out. Yeah, Frankie. I mean, you run on bolts and electricity, so water is definitely not the best combination there. Mom came to the rescue with an umbrella, rubber boots, and a raincoat. It was wonderful, and dad even came out in his lab coat and boots to show me how to stomp puddles. Okay, so he did warm up to it. Thanks to the Frankenstein's Monster's Bride, we are here, the Bride of Frankenstein. She was like, you know what? You want to go play in the rain, Frankie? You go play in the rain. You go. And then Frankie says, "Does life get any better than this?" Oh, well, Frankie, it doesn't. Sorry to burst your bubble, but you're gonna go to Monster High and you're gonna fight some monsters, and that's okay, and that's life. I think I just accidentally cut my finger trying to unbox Frankie. No! Are you okay? Are you okay? Oh no, I'm sorry. That's the worst. I love using, I don't know if you have this, but like using tiny little scissors. That usually helps. And then the 16th day of July. I feel like I've gone so much to learn between now and when school starts. What if I get excited about something that is just a normal everyday occurrence, like the rain, and everybody laughs at me? Should I just be quiet and pretend I've seen it all before? I'm not even sure if that's possible for me since everything is just completely scary cool right now. I love that Frankie was like self conscious, but that comes from home. She only felt that way because her father was like, "Whoa, why are you so excited about the rain?" So now she feels, see, every childhood trauma starts at home. So if you ever have kids, treat your kids right. Because look at Frankie. The Frankenstein's monster made Frankie feel like she was like, shouldn't be excited about the rain, and now she's afraid that she's going to go to school and socialize and people are going to make fun of her because she's excited about everything, but she's brand new, she's a newborn, of course she's going to be excited about everything. I'm such a Frankie defender. Like, no, I will not accept Frankie slander, not even from her own father. Ooh, okay, that was intense, but I will always defend Frankie. I don't care. The 17th day of July. Okay, so one thing I've learned in my short life is that I am not a morning person. Same, Frankie. I'm not a morning person either. My dad is tough, and he insists on yelling, "It's alive!" every time I come upstairs for breakfast. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to stop doing that anytime soon because when he finally stops laughing, he slaps his knee and says, "That just never gets old." Is it just soon for me to decide that breakfast is overrated? No, see, I'm telling you. Frankie is the best. Frankie is the best. Like I'm so really Frankie. I don't like. I'm not a morning person. I don't eat breakfast. I just have my coffee and that's it. I'm so Frankie coded in life. Like this is so like Frankie. No, it's not because you were just born. It's because you're I love Frankie. I just cannot. Let's see what you guys think. Clock it. Clock it. I will never not defend Frankie. Facts. Facts. Again, the 23rd day of August, we went out on a first family trip today to the mall. I was really excited, but also really nervous. Dad took the long way there and drove by Monster High to show me where I'd be going to school, which made me even more nervous. So that by the time we got to the mall, I was a total casket case. I almost asked Dad to take me home, but I went in anyways. We all had lunch at the food corpse, and then mom took me shopping while dad went to look for some neck bolt polish. So even the neck bolts gotta be polished, you know? We gotta sis it up. We gotta sis it up. The first place mom took me was her favorite store, but all the outfits sort of looked like old wedding dresses. I mean, Frankie, look at your mom. I really didn't want to hurt mom's feelings and I didn't want to tell her this, but I wouldn't have been caught alive in most of these clothes. I guess mom must have sensed that I wasn't very excited because we didn't stay there very long. As we were leaving the store, we ran into Claudine Wolf and Dracula. See, that's how they met. They met at the mall. They met at the mall, y'all. Of course, Claudine and Dracula were shopping for clothes. Mom introduced me to them and said we were shopping for school clothes. Claudine looked at the store and started to say something, but Draculaura accidentally hit her with the umbrella she was carrying and said, Mrs. Stein, if you would like to show us Frankie. I'm sorry. Let me try and do Draculaura's kind of voice. Wait. You can judge me. You can laugh at me, but let's go. Mrs. Stein, if you would like to show Frankie some of the places we shop, we'd be happy to do that. That sucked. Fortunately, mom said yes and then mentioned something about finding dad before he made it to the laboratory supply store. Claudine and Draculaura took me around to all of the scary cool stores and told me all about Monster High. It was like we had known each other forever. See, they felt like they were been like best school friends forever from the start. From the start. Frankenstein or Victor. So I think canonically, that's let's open that topic. Canonically, Frankenstein is the Frankenstein's monster is Frankie's father, but we just call him Frankenstein. So it's technically, I think it's not Victor. Victor is her grandfather. So Victor made Frankenstein, and canonically in Monster High, the Frankenstein monster and his bride both like he made not the bride, but he made Frankie. So that's his creation. So the creation's creation. That's how I understand it. It was never like very explicit. I don't I mean it kind of is in the diaries, but I don't know if you guys um understand like what I'm trying to say, but I feel like canonically Frankie was created by the Frankenstein's monster and not Victor. That's how I see it, but I could be wrong. Um and then, what is it? Draculaura is so nice, and Claudine Wolf is so confident and funny. While we were shopping, I confessed I wasn't sure what kind of styles would look good on me. Draculaura and Claudine both started laughing, and I thought I said something wrong. Then they both put an arm around me, and Claudine said, Ghoul friend, with your figure, you shouldn't be wondering how a good style looks on you. I don't know how to do a Long Island accent. I'm sorry. Claudine kind of like to me, she has like a Brooklyn or like Long Island or like New Jersey kind of accent, like, like coffee in the morning. Like she has that kind of like sass. I wish I had that accent personally, but I don't. Um, so, girlfriend, with your figure, you shouldn't be wondering how good a style looks on you, but how bad you make it look on anyone else who wears it. We need to bring this back. Listen to Claudine's word of wisdom. Wait. Girlfriend, with your figure, you shouldn't be wondering how good a style looks on you, but how bad you'll make it look on anyone else who wears it. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is so, it is so yes, that's such, like, Claudine is such a diva. Period. Slayed out. Claudine's accent so iconic though. It really is. And then real. I love Claudine for that. She's hyping Frankie up already from the get-go. That's what girlfriends do. And then Draculaura even invited me to try out for the fear leading squad. I was too excited to tell her I didn't know what that was, but it sounded like fun. By the time mom and dad came to find me, I didn't want to leave. I'm so glad I stuck it out and didn't ask dad to take me home. Me too, because see, that's how they met. So, like, essentially, when Frankie goes to Monster High, they're already friends, kind of like they already know each other, and they're like, yeah, that's Frankie. We know Frankie. So, we love that. The 24th day of August. Didn't see Dad very much today. He's been working on a special project in this lab, and he said I'm not allowed to see what it is yet. I asked my mom if I was getting a new sister or brother, and she almost choked on the cappuccino she was drinking. Karloff, script sweetheart, whatever gave you that idea? I heard mom telling Dad about it later, and it sounded like they were laughing. I wonder if it's other teenage monsters. I wonder if other teenage monsters have parents who do odd things. Yeah, parents are odd, Frankie. Parents are odd. Watsy! Yes, they're making Watsy. Yes, they are. Well, her father is. Yes. Okay. So the 26th day of August, I got into my first fight with my parents today, and they sent me to my room. I couldn't believe it. I'm I must be the only monster that has ever happened to. So what happened was Claudine Wolf and Draculaura called to invite me to a moonlight party on the beach. I said yes without asking my mom and dad first, and I was so excited that I ran upstairs to tell them, and they said, "No. We're sorry, dear, but we already have plans to do something as a family. You should have asked us first." Aw, okay. I told them that all the monsters that would be in my class at Monster High would be there having a scary good time, and that I had already told Claudine Wolf and Draculaura that I could go, and it just wasn't fair that I wouldn't be able to. And then water started running down my cheeks. Aw, I didn't know what to do, and I thought maybe I'd somehow broken my eyes. Dad and mom gave me a hug, which I didn't want at first, and told me it wasn't my eyes, but my heart that broke a little bit. But it was okay. Sorry, I'm getting emotional as I read this. It's okay because hearts still work even when they break. Oh my god! I can't. Me trying to gaslight my parents. Yes, I agree with you. Okay. Then they told me that the water was tears and that it was very unusual for a monster to be able to cry. And that made me even more special. Bye, 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 bye. Stop, shut up. I can't. I freaking love Frankie. Ah! Stop. Bye. I'm out of here. I can't. She's way too emotional and good and perfect. Oh my god. Who's that? Frankie's Diary hits so deep. I love it when I read it. Yes. I think I've read it like 3 times now, but every time I read it, it's just like it's so perfect. Ah, I had to call Claudine Wolf and Draculaura back and let them know that I couldn't go, but they told me it was okay and that the next time they would tell me ahead of time so I could make sure mom and dad didn't have any plans. I guess I still have a lot to learn, but at least I've got good parents and friends to help me with the lessons. We love Frankie. I can't. I cannot. You do need Frankie's diary. You do. Oh, your Wi Fi went out, Lucky. I'm sorry, but I'm happy you're back. Stop. I can't. Brokenhearted. And then the 28th day of August, this morning, Dad revealed his special project. Here it comes. I think it's Watsy. Not me. I think it's Watsy. Yes, it is. A new pet he made just for me. It's really cute and sweet, and it's not exactly a dog or a cat or a fish, but more like a combination of everything. Dad told me that he took the best qualities of all the best pets and put them together. It barks like a dog, purrs like a kitten, swims like a fish, has spikes like a dragon, and eats bananas like a monkey. We got to get some bananas for Watsy. I'm going to call it Watsy. Dad said its pet license. Wait, it's like 10 pages long, and the monster vet wasn't even sure where to begin the examination. I don't care though. Watsy slept at the foot of my bed and purred me to sleep. I love my life. So there you go. Watsy, just like Frankie. Frankie's made out of a bunch of different parts from different people, and Watsy is not different. He's made out of different parts from different pets, and that's why he has like little wings and legs. Like, so he's neither a dog or a cat or a. And I think like we all like canonically see Watsy as a dog mostly because his face, but kind of like Watsy is everything, just like Frankie. We love that. Good afternoon, lover boy. Aw, everyone's like in the comments, like, aw, I agree with you guys. Hey, ghouls, how's everyone? We're good, lover boy. How are you? How are you doing today? Thanks for joining. Stitch and with style said, "I only have real drama. Frankie's Watsy." That's one of my personal favorite like Monster High lines. I think you have the best one. I love, 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 love the whole like black and white aesthetic of it all. Obsessed, and it's so Frankie. It's so Frankie core. Um, and then now we're at the last. No, there's two more entries, and then we're done with the diary. But I told you guys it's so short. This page even has like stitches on it. But the first day of September, I had to get stitches today. Well, I guess I should really say new stitches. I was throwing a ball for Watsy and I heard rip as the ball went off one way and my arm went the other way. I know that sounds terrible, but it didn't really hurt. It was kind of embarrassing though. I was really glad that no one was around to see it. Watsy brought the ball and my arm back, and I went inside to see if dad could fix it. Mom was not very happy with that and told him that he needed to work on his knot on his knot tying skills. Dad showed me how to stitch my arm back on and then gave me an emergency sewing kit to carry with me in case it happened when he wasn't around. I really hope this doesn't happen in front of my friends or I'll be mortified. See, that's why Frankie, wait. That's why Frankie is so into sewing and because obviously first of all it's in her, she's creative because like Frankenstein's monster and Victor Frankenstein, she likes to create things, right? But also she can fix herself if she needs to. She can stitch herself back on. I love that. That makes way more sense now. And then our final day, the 6th day of September. I got my first letter in the mail today. It was my class schedule and a note welcoming me into Monster High. I think I'm more nervous now than I was before that first day at the mall. It's okay though, because I know I'm getting ready to start my next great adventure and I just can't wait to get started. And yay! So, that leads us back to a new ghoul in school, the Monster High movie, where Frankie actually starts at Monster High. And last but not least, let's go ahead and read the about me section about Frankie, and then we're done with the diary. But I love the diary so much. Name Frankie Stein. Age I'm 15. Days, that is. Monster parent Frankenstein and his bride. So see, like her parents are Frankenstein and Frankenstein's bride, even though like outside of the like the literature and what we know of Frankenstein's monster and Victor Frankenstein, I feel like canonically that's a different thing, if that makes sense, because I always say that, but as a culture we all refer to Frankenstein's monster as Frankenstein. When somebody tells you think of Frankenstein, you're not going to think of Victor Frankenstein who built Frankenstein's monster. No, like the Halloween type of lore, when you say think of Frankenstein, you're going to think about the green creature with the flat forehead and neck bolts. Like you're not going to think about the scientists that build the monster. So, in my opinion, again, Frankie was built by the Frankenstein's monster, which I'm going to call Frankenstein, and that's the lore. So even in the diary, monster parent, Frankenstein and his bride, and not Frankenstein's monster and his bride. So you guys know, you understand my thought process here. But killer style. My friends say that I have the perfect figure for fashion. I'm not really sure what that means yet. But they've taken me shopping for some scary cute clothes that are absolutely die for. They mean you're gorgeous, Frankie. They mean you are pretty as heck, and anything will look good on you. Oh my God. Let me see some of your comments before we finish the diaries here. Let's see. I literally wanted to learn sewing when I was a child because of her. Oh, I hope you sew now or that you kind of like still dig it. That's super cool. Lucky Swoop. That's my birthday. When's your birthday? Um, and then Waifu said, I don't have any G1 Watsy, but I love his G3 version, the rainbow bandana. It's too cute on him. Yes, I love him in G3 too. He's so cute. So adorable. Crybaby, I call my sister when she was little, but she lost her. Aw. And then Stitch and Style. when I think about Frankenstein, I think about Frankie, period. Honestly, yes, but I feel like people who don't know Monster High, that's what I meant too. Like, like people that are not like in the community like us. Like, of course, like we think of Dracula. I think of Draculaura. Think of Frankenstein. I think of Frankie. But I love that so much. That cracks me up. Crybaby icon. I forgot words in that sentence. Dolls pink. I love Frankie real drama and Claudine black and white versions. Yes, we let's take a look at the whole line in a little bit. Okay, let me just finish the. I think I'm just like all over the place right now. I'm gonna finish Frankie's bio, and then let's take a look at real drama and talk about it afterwards because I feel like that's such an underrated line. It was hyped up, but anyways. And freaky flaw, sometimes my stitches come loose at the worst possible moments, like the day my arm flew off at fear leading tryouts and landed in front of the Monster High. The most creeperific guy at Monster High. I was mortified. Pet, Watsy. I'm not sure all the things it's made from, but Watsy's pet license is 10 pages long. Favorite activity. Since I'm only 15 days old, I don't really have a favorite yet. I want to experience everything before I have to choose. Biggest pet peeve, early morning. No, every morning when I come upstairs, my father insists on grinding and shouting, "It's alive!" Favorite school subject, history. It's great because it helps me to understand where my friends are coming from. Least favorite school subject, swimming. I tend to short out and say silly things when I get wet. Yeah, it gets a little electrified. Then least favorite school. Oh, favorite color, black and white stripes. Favorite food, because I'm only 15 days old. Everything I've tried so far is the best thing ever. And BFFs, Dracula and Claudine Wolf. There you go. That was Frankie. What do you guys think? I think Frankie is such a great character. And if you ask me, quite underrated. Frankie is super underrated. Super underrated. I feel like people hate on Frankie for, I was going to say for no reasons, but they hate on Frankie, in my opinion, for no reasons, but like for many reasons. Um, and I don't think it's fair. I think Frankie's the main character in G1. I know we tend to think like the main character is obviously the core. Dolls are all main characters, but the one main character is Frankie. And I know Draculaura is the most loved character and the character that most people like fall in love with, but Frankie is the main character in G1. And I love that. I love that. So I feel like the story is kind of like wrap around the fact that Frankie is 15 days old and just joined Monster High, which I love. Let me take a look at some of your questions and then we're going to go and take a look at the real drama. Does anyone know about those G3 pet keychains? I bought Frankie's and it's super cute. The little Watsy, it's adorable. I've seen those. I haven't bought any of those myself, but I think they're so cute. So cute. They're not, are they blind boxes or are they just like, I forget, are they like, you can tell which one you're buying? I think you can, right? You can choose which one you get. And then, yes. Yep. Frankie's awesome. I agree. You can just pick one you can tell. Oh, I love that. Let's take a look at real drama and go into it a little bit because real drama is literally the basic rules in black and white, and we absolutely love that. So let's put Frankie back where she belongs. And then let's start with Frankie. So, funny story. This was the very first Frankie G1 I ever bought for my collection ever. Back in 2022 or 3. Anyways, I don't remember, but she was my very first doll for Generation 1 and I just love the black and white aesthetic. The hair is just like, oh my gosh. They have so much hair and it's so long. And if you know one thing about me with dolls, I love doll hair. That's my one of my obsessions is the hair. Then we obviously have Watsy in black and white, which I absolutely love. So cute, so cute. Um, but yeah, Frankie is just a baby. I love Frankie. Stitch and Style. My first ever Frankie G1 was the basic one, but she broke it. Aw, sorry. And then let's see. Crybaby Matt. Guess what? Melanie Martinez's new single came out. I heard it's so good. Dum. I'm so obsessed, so obsessed. Um, I heard there's supposed to be a wave two of the pet keychains. Ooh. Sorry, that was off topic. No, I love Melanie. Please, that's not off topic at all. And then the stitches on my real drama, Frankie rubbed off. How? Really? I never really look at mine. I think mine look fine. That's so scary. What's the best type of doll hair? In my opinion, saran and nylon. But obviously, I prefer saran over nylon, but nylon is also a great option. Now, let's take a look at Draculora. Let's get Draculora. And this was also my very first G1 Draculora doll. Like I said, I love the real drama line. Um, Obsessed. So obviously they were my very first like core dolls for G1 dolls for Monster High. And they hold a really special place in my heart. Like for the re-release last year, I only got Cleo because Cleo was a new addition to the line. But because I had the first drop. So I love, love, love this line. I love the black and white. I think it's just so creeperific and like horror-ish. I don't know. I'm such a horror fan, like I told you guys before. So to me, this is like angels. Let's see what you guys are saying. Loverboy. In the beginning, Frankie and Draculora was my favorite ghouls, but as time went on, I love all of them. I can't pick a favorite at all. They're all different in their own way, and I love them all. I love that. I feel that way most times as well. Like, obviously, I have my favorites. Like, I'll give you guys my top 5 favorite Monster High Generation 1 characters: Frankie, Draculora, Twyla, Rochelle, and Operetta. I feel like those are like, and then obviously like Claudine and Laguna are like top 5 and 6. But just because like I don't know why, but I obviously love the core dolls, um, the core characters, but um, and then I'm a Dolly Girl said I would love if they did pre-productions of their bedrooms. I need pre-productions of everything in Monster High World. Honestly, with the prices these dolls go for, I agree with you. Like, especially the dead tire dolls, they go for so much money. It's like insane. It's crazy, 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 crazy. And then we have Laguna, which I love Laguna. I absolutely love G1 Laguna. Look at her hair. I curled her hair when I got her, and she looks so perfect. Love. I love the little light teal. Like she looks such a queen. And we have Neptuna in black and white with the blue eyes. Absolutely love, 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 love them. And then let's see what else you guys are saying. Same, I can't pick a favorite either. Morphe said, those are good picks, to be honest. Agreed. And then Crybaby Icon. I can't ever pick favorites because I think they'll make me feel make them feel bad. Yeah, it's like, so I prefer you over her. And they'd be like, why? Why? I can totally see that. I can totally see that. Stitch with style. I need Frankie's bed and vanity. I had them, but I lost them somewhere. Oh, that's such a great play set. Frankie's room. I have dead tired Frankie, but I don't have the room set, just the doll. And then I'm a Dolly Girl said Laguna had my heart in the real drama line. Right? She's so pretty. Like, I don't know. This whole line, let's get Claudine next. This whole line, I just oh wait. I got tangled. Let's see. And then obviously this was also my very first G1 Claudine doll ever. Um, oh my ghoul. She's so gorgeous. Ah, so pretty. I also curled her hair obviously when I got her. But I don't know, I just like that these have so much hair. Like and it's so long and pretty and like their faces and the fact that they're all black and white, like, I don't know. I just sorry, but, like, I know they're kinda basic because they're the basic dolls, but in my opinion, they they eat more than a bunch of lines that people hype up, in my opinion, but again, that's a matter of taste, and to me, these dolls eat. "Oh, our hairs are matching." Obviously, I got my hair done because of Claudine. See, Claudine is not even in my top 3 favorite characters, but I love her, and I literally got my hair done to look like Claudine's hair. So, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't necessarily have to be, like, all over your favorite character. Sometimes you just the style factor of it. Like, my style is like, I don't know, I love Claudine, so but, and let's see what you guys are seeing. Crybaby icon beautiful. Zeno said, "Please, I have her." Stitch was style. The thing is that they're either in the basement or gone because I checked the attic and they're nowhere. I'm sorry. Dolls Dolls Pink. Pets are so cute. Hair is everything. I agree. I agree. Hair is everything. And give me Saran hair. The more the merrier. Lucky Swoop, I wish they would have come with purses. That's right. I keep forgetting that they do not come with their purses. Like, what? Like, girl, it's just a purse. Just put it in there. Just give us the purse. That's so true. That is so true. Um, and then I'm a Dolly Girl says agree. Ham Jams, the Cordals never get old no matter what. Agreed. Agreed. Let me get Cleo. Um, but I I just wish they keep making real drama and bringing new characters in because that was such a great addition to bring Cleo. Like, heck yeah. Like, she's so gorgeous. Like, I'm sorry. This line is just, I said this a million times already, but like, and see, she comes with her little phone and the little leg. She doesn't come with a little clutch though. But yeah, I do wish they came with purses, but like even then, like I think they're so gorgeous. Um, Crybaby icon. I love it when dolls come with long hair. I love to do it and brush it and play with it. I just love it. Me too. That's the fun of it. To me, like the fun besides like posing them and whatnot is doing like their hairs. And that's why I love doing my hair videos. Also, do you guys want like a long form hair tutorial? Like not like a shorts, quick one, but like literally step by step on how I do hair. If you do, let me know because I'm gonna work on that this week. Um, and then let me know if you prefer like if you want me to do like a curl hair one or a straight hair one or whatever. Let me know and I'll work on that for you guys this week. But um Bell Spink, I owned 3G1s and didn't even know the characters were or nothing. Now I'm collecting again. Can't wait for the movie. Yes, I love that for you. Love, 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 love. Yeah, girls. Room and Mansters, Ghouls and Mansters. Rumor has it we're getting a Monster High live action movie, produced or written by the same guy that wrote Megan. So we'll see how that's gonna turn out. I'm trying not to think about it at all because I don't want to be disappointed because I know like the odds are I might be disappointed and that's completely fine. But I just want them to be truth to the material, the original. That's all I want. That's all I want. Don't like we already have generation 3 which is completely different than generation 1 so if you're going to be doing something and also I hope it's for adults and not for kids like I don't want to sound selfish but like give us like give us you know what I'm saying like I want it like to be like spooky like actually spooky and not like Nickelodeon spooky. But that's where I stand. We'll find out more probably as they write it or because I don't even know it's not even like in production or anything yet. It was just like they just let it out for some reason, but maybe to create the hype. I don't know. But let's see what you guys are saying. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. I'm a Dolly girl. I love lives. This is so fun. Thank you. Zed Wolf. Hi, I arrived late. No problem. I'm gonna upload this as a video later as well. So we read Frankie's diary. We talked about the real drama. Now I'm just going over the comments, and if you guys have questions and stuff, let me know as well. Yesenia Rivera, do you have Ever After High dolls? I have two Ever After High dolls. I need to wash them, but let me get them. They're still like, I need to wash them, but wait, let me get them. Oh no, they're in a little bag. So these are my thrifted finds that I still need to like wash and whatnot, and they're in the bag. But wait, I have Cupid. Look at her, poor thing. I can't. This was in a donation box I received from one of my friends. Obviously, she's not complete or anything, but she's in good condition. Like if I wash her, I can save her. And I have G3 Cupid and G1 Cupid. So I also have Ever After High Cupid. Um, and then the other one I have is my personal favorite from Ever After High. And again, I would totally collect her dolls and her dolls only. Um, but it's Raven. So I still need to wash her. She's so pretty. But yeah, so like the only character in Ever After High that I would personally collect is Raven because I love the Evil Queen and but yeah, so kind of like those are the only Ever After High dolls I have, and I think I'll keep it this way. Unless I find them thrifting, then yeah. And then Stitch and Style, I'm thinking about either getting basic Frankie or Dad Tire Frankie. I don't know which one. I would get basic Frankie first, and then you get Dad Tired in the future. Unless you, because I don't think you have her, right? Because you said you had her as a kid, and then, yeah. I'm a Dolly girl. We need Gulia next. We do need real drama Gulia so bad. Lucky Swoop, Twyla, real drama. When? Twyla, Gulia, Rochelle, sign me up. Abby. Oh my goodness, Spectra even. Just give them to us. Give them to us, please. Sorry, I lost the where was I? I need people are agreeing with you in the comments. Yeah, we need Twyla. We do need Twyla. And then Hams Jams. Yes, that's the thing. They need to bring in more characters to these unique lines. They do. And Crybaby Ghoulie is one of my favorites. Oh, Ghoulie is such an icon in my opinion. Um, and then Step by Step, please. Oh, for the video. Yes, Step by Step. Okay. So you guys want that kind of video, long form video, like step by step, very like drawing on the board kind of tutorial. Like, okay. I'll definitely work on that this week for you guys. I'm so excited to do that because I usually just do like the quick ones for like shorts and stuff. So I'll do a long form one of how I actually do it and sit down and explain everything to you guys. That's exciting. So I'll definitely be doing that. Lucky Swoop was gonna say real drama Gigi, but that would be just Wisp. That's so true. That's kind of true though. It's like the Shadow Ghouls. That official sweetheart. Oh my god, hey. Lover boy, all of them, please. Yes, please. I'm a Dolly girl. Same Stitch and Style. I don't care. I just want more Monster High media. Yes, true. Facts. Lucky Swoop. I remember hearing rumors that it's going to be similar to the Barbie movie. Wait, really? Crybaby Icon also said, wait, really? Yeah, think of the adult fans. Yeah, exactly. I agree. And then, oh my gosh, I'm lost. Stitch with Style. Your outfit's giving Frankie. I don't know. Mine? Yes. I feel like I told you guys, like I feel like my sense of fashion is very like Monster High in terms of like not a specific character, but like a combination of different characters. Overall, it's like a preppy goth kind of vibes. I feel like that's the one I usually go for. I have something to tell you guys. So I was invited to go to Toy Fair in 2026. So this month in a couple of weeks I'll be there in New York for Toy Fair. My outfits are so Monster High core, like next level Monster High core. I'm so excited. You guys I'm gonna be doing vlogs. Obviously, I'm gonna be posting like long, like be ready for content because I'll be in New York City covering everything and hopefully I get to see all the Mattel stuff. So definitely stay tuned for that. That's gonna be so much fun. And it's in a couple of weeks. But I'll let you guys know when I go. I'll be posting Instagram stories as well. Um, and then Zed Wolf, if Mattel comes up with a Wave 5 of Creep Productions, which characters would you like to see? I think they're almost done with the basic character, unless they go deep, deep and bring like Mansters, like Holt Hyde and Jackson and I don't know, more Mansters in general, or even like a freaking like Heath Burns core. Like come up with something. I don't know. Just do your thing. You know what I mean? The official sweetheart. Oh my god, you have all the Freak the Chic dolls. I have almost all of them. Yeah, I have. I'm only missing Torlai and Honey Swamp, but I have almost all of them. I love Freak du Chic so much. I need to give you guys a tour as well. I need to do a tour video. Um, Crybaby Icon, Stitch Style, I can agree with you. Lucky Swoop, oh my god, I saw that Cupid in box yesterday. Did not get her though because they had way too Wonderland, Lizzie, 13 Wishes Laguna. Those are great dolls. I think I saw that on your Instagram stories or something, if I'm not wrong. Michelle, what did you do to her? No. Lover boy. Oh my god, a Cupid. See a Cupid, love her. You don't have after high display. I don't because I only have those two dolls and I need to wash them. But yeah, they're cute though. They're cute. But again, like I said, if I were to collect Ever After High, it would be Raven and Raven only. Um, and then Stitch with Style. I don't have Basic Frankie anymore, sadly. So I would get Basic Frankie first. I don't know. She's just so iconic. Um, Wave 2, Real Drama, let's go. Life, though, as Doll's Eyes. Hey! That official sweetheart. The animation for Ever After High was absolutely stunning, but I hate how they gave every single character the same pie face mold. They kind of do have the same face mold. That's why I don't really like collect them or anything. I feel like they kind of all look the same in a sense, but I think they're really pretty designs, especially like the Red Riding Hood one, the little red. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk today. Red, little red Riding Hood, right? Is that what it? Am I correct? Red Riding Hood. I can't even, you guys. You know what I mean? I'm like, is that her name? No, I don't know almost anything about Ever After High. Sorry, I know the bare minimum. Um, and then Michelle said, so many people were saying they were canceling the Valentine and Spelldom dolls, though they're not. And they're going to be Generation 1, by the way. I know. They're not going to cancel them. Stitch Style. I'd like to think because cause long form vids. Oh, because you like long form videos. Yes, you are the one that's like hyping me up mostly on my y'all, every video I post, Stitch with Style. Do a long form video. Are you gonna do a long form video? I'm like, Stitch and Style is like keeping me in check. They're like, you're gonna post, you're gonna do long form videos. I don't care if you have time or not. You are doing that. I love it. I love it. Please, I need that. I need that energy. Lover boy, that's what they should make the Shadow Ghouls. They would sell like hotcake. They would. I would buy them too. Stitcher style. I want to order like a bracelet with a spark bowl thingy. That's cute. Michelle, oh my god, Lucky Swoop, so jelly. Azura said, as long as it's not like the Jam movie from 2015. That was just awful and didn't follow the character lore at all. Life, Doll's Eyes. Speaking of Freak to Chic, Honey Swamp, odd question. Is it normal for her to be extremely loose and floppy? I don't know. Like she's supposed to be a puppet, but she's extremely loose. Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe she is because she's supposed to be a puppet. I kind of need her. Stop, you guys. I need her. Like, don't. I wasn't thinking about it at all. Now I am. I can't. I really can't. Crybaby Icon, I have to leave. I'll be back. Okay. Please be back. Wisp Grant, what Monster High villains do you think did nothing wrong in your eyes? In my eyes, I think they all did something wrong. But I'm a I love Valentine. Now I do, but like he was wrong for breaking everybody's heart and for like collecting hearts essentially. But yeah. But I would defend them. I'd be like, he was just closeted. He was just projecting. Look at him now. He's so happy. um Lucky Swoop, SCCC Creepos. Oh, wait. You're on to something. That would be the happiest thing they could ever make me by releasing pre-productions of the SDCC basic dolls like Minnie and Iris, Scara and Hoodoo, like even Weberella. I don't care. Give it to me. Please. And that's what I don't understand. Like, these would sell so much. Does Mattel not want to make money? Like, Jesus. Loverboy, Ever After High, Crisis Hood, Cerise. Oh, Cerise Hood. Oh, I like that. That official sweetheart, Cerise Hood, one of the daughters of the Little Red and the Big Bad Wolf. That's spicy. So they kind of. Oh, that's why she has that big wolf doll like that. That doll is so pretty. See, Ever After High deserves its because it has some gorgeous dolls, but they're so expensive too, right? Like especially like the special editions ones, because I feel like the SCCC one is the big wolf one for her. Gorgeous. Daughter of Red Riding Hood. I have both Ever After High and Monster High dolls. In Ever After High, I have Kitty Cheshire, Lizzie Harts, Michelle Marmaid, Ashley and Ella, Legacy Day. In Monster, I have Real Drama Cleo and Claudine, and I have Cleo and Claude. Love that. See, and they're like, the fact that they were supposed to be spin-offs, like, and that crossover never really happened. Crybaby I come on back. Hi. Stitcher style. No, but I love your videos. You're like one of my comfort YouTubers. I check your channel on Insta and YouTube every day. Thank you. I hope you're proud of me because I posted so much last week. I was like posting. And this week's gonna be the same. But I'm gonna be working on the hair videos and stuff like that. I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you. All of you, obviously. Yesenia Rivera. Okay, I ran out of space. I have Cleo and Claudine. In Fry's Camera Action, I have Frankie and Laguna Scripo. Those are really good dolls. Oh my god. Fry's Camera Action. Mine are right here. I have some of them brand new in box still. I have Viperine brand new in box. Elizabeth, I can't come to unbox her. And Claudia. And then I have Laguna and Honey Swamp out of box. So I don't have the complete line, but I have some of my favorites on the line itself. But absolutely love Rights Camera Action. And then just going over, I love Freak the Chic Honey Swamp, but I definitely feel like she's missing a hat. Oh, I can see that. Then Life Through a Doll's Eyes. Do you think they'll sell the Creep Rose and New York Toy Fair? I'm not sure they sell dolls at Toy Fair because I think they're displaying the dolls that are coming out in 2026 kind of thing. So I don't think they sell product at Toy Fair. I think it's just like an exposition of what's coming out in 2026, but I could be wrong. It's going to be my first time there. And Shelly, off topic, but the Grammys are tonight. They are. I used to love the Grammys, but I feel like they're so rigged now. I don't know. Are you guys going to watch it? Crybaby Icon, Stitch and Style has one of my comfort. He's one of my comfort persons too. Aw. Michelle, we should be next year's fan club doll after Scara. Who should be? Ooh. Fan club? Cupid. I think we deserve a Cupid or Elizabeth or someone like that, you know? And then Stitcher Style. I really wish they keep producing all the Creepros because they make so much money. They would. That official sweetheart. I do love the concept of Ever After High, but I find it really funny that Mattel decided to make a fairy tale inspired series and a doll like not knowing how competitive Disney is, LMAO. And The Descendants actually was a cultural impact. It was, but Stretch Style, the crossover did happen, but only like a book. And also, yes, of course, proud. Keep going. Yes. Oh, so it's a book. There's a book. I didn't even know that. That's how much I know about Ever After High, y'all. Like, I don't I don't have money till I get into something like, oh, I can't. Okay, let's start collecting Ever After High. No, I can't do that to myself. Monster High already takes, and Bratz, like both Monster High and Bratz take all of me already. The Life Through a Doll's Eyes. I have a random After High doll that I got away way back when I left her in my dad's closet, who lives across the country, and she's been rotting new in box in my childhood closet. Go get her. No, get her shipped. That official sweetheart. And then Mattel was shocked when Disney pulled the princess's licensing from them. And now they're dropping dolls again. Like, what? Make that make sense. Lucky Swoop. We'll be here for like an hour. I listened well, Monster High Never After Heart dolls I have. LOL. Oh, because you have so many. Makes sense. Crycon. I want to do more of my doll's hair, but I have no products for their hair. I'll show you what I use on my long form videos. I'll also go over like the products and the best products and stuff. Because honestly, any shampoo and conditioner or even like dish soap and conditioner will do, but I'll go over like in depth. And I want to also like on my hair video, I want to talk about the types of hair and how what you should and you shouldn't do with every certain type of hair, doll hair. So I can do that as well. So we can do like a master class on hair, like everything you need to know about hair. Um, with the little knowledge that I have. I'm no professional, but I've done a dollar two. I've lost a dollar two. Um, Hams Jams. I would follow you on Instagram if I had it. I don't have it because they bring my down my mood. Good for you. Honestly, Instagram also like brings down my mood. Every time I open Instagram, I'm like, if you see my stories, like sometimes it gets kind of negative because like people are so negative. So it's kind of, I completely understand where you're coming from. Like YouTube is my favorite platform. Like if I were to choose today, quit everything else, choose one platform, YouTube. You guys have always been here for me, and the new people that are here for me are just as like strong as the people that have been here since day one. You guys never let me down. You guys always support me. You guys are literally the best. And I'm not even, I'll say that on Instagram if I have to. Like, YouTube is my favorite, and you guys are my favorite people. And I would not trade you guys here on YouTube for anything. If I had to choose one platform, it would be YouTube. Like, hands down, hands down. You guys are literally the best. Like, I wish I knew you in real life. Like, we would all like be best friends. Like, um, and then let's see. I want to do more dolls. I would will you do videos on the toy fair in New York City? I love to see it. Yes, I'm gonna do like daily vlogs. So I want to film like my whole day at toy fair so you guys can see everything so I can show you as much as I can show you. And then Yesenia Rivera, what's your favorite Monster High G1 line? I have a top three, but I would say Real Drama, Schools Out, and mm, oh, Sweet Screams. No, not Sweet Screams, Karis. There you go. That's three. Like, uh, Juice Viper Fang. Hi, Beastie. Hi. Wait, I lost it. Where is it? Hi, everyone. Hi. A Book a Night. Which dolls from which line, the main 5 or 6 dolls you like the most? Which dolls from which line? Oh, of the main five that. The characters themselves. School's Out, hands down, and Real Drama. But like Real Drama is like the basic line, so I'll stick to School's Out for that one. The fashion is just like so freaking gorgeous, so freaking gorgeous. I love it. That official sweetheart. Cupid definitely deserves a doll. She only ever had one G1, but then she got shipped off to Ever After High. We need more G1 Cupids. We do. And how cool would that be if we got a G1 Fang vote? For Cupid. That would eat. Lucky Swoop. Gigi. Let Gigi be. And Fang Club doll. I'm the one Gigi1 fan. We need a Gigi doll soon or I'm going to lose it. That's cute. That would be, I would eat that up. Yesenia Rivera, do you like Ever After High or Descendants more? Me, I would say as a concept, Ever After High, but I haven't seen any of the Ever After High like movies or websodes or anything, but I've seen Descendants, so I will say Descendants, but like neither nor. Like I'm kind of indifferent, if that makes sense, to both of them. And then the official sweetheart, the Ever After High Monster High crossover is called The Legend of the Shadow High. It was concealed movie released as a book. Unfortunately, it's G2 Monster High though. Oh, maybe that's why they babyfied G2. Because in my opinion, Generation 2 looks like I'm not trying to trash them. I'm just saying like how I think they're babies. Like they look like baby dolls. Like they look like babyish, childish. Like people want to talk about that like with G3, but I'm sorry, G3 does not look like maybe the very first core did, but like they don't look like babies. Like I feel like G2, they kind of have like big doll eyes and like I don't know. To me, they don't work, but yeah, but that's just my opinion, obviously. Then Stitch's style, I can barely collect Monster High with them prices, but if I could, I'd collect ever after High Brats and Bratzillas. Yeah, the prices are not helping us. They're not helping us. It's not good. I agree. And then Mariah, for real, I'm trying so hard to resist starring Collection G3, but my wallet and shelf space would have cried. As someone who has a whole room just for dolls, let me tell you something. Even I run out of room. I can't even imagine people that have like a small room for dolls. I complain about my room all the time because I'm selfish because like in reality this room's perfect. Like I have so much space for dolls, but your collection grows but your space stays the same. Your space is not growing, so I completely understand. And then Crybaby Icon, okay, thank you. I'll ask my mom to buy it. I love that. Live Through a Doll's Eyes. If you could recommend any dolls, any lines for the core characters, like average collector, I would recommend Real Drama. For the core characters, I would recommend Real Drama if you don't have any. That's my opinion though. Crybaby Icon, do you think native shampoo and conditioner would be good for it? Yes, I actually used native for the longest time until I ran out of it, and now I just use my regular Pantene one. But that's what I used to use. I got them on clearance at one time, like at I think at Target or something, and then I used them for my dolls. Like I bought the big bottles, and like they work wonders. Yeah, yeah, I would definitely go for it. Michelle, by the way, your videos are so inspiring on Instagram. Thank you. I try to like bring awareness to topics and stuff that like no other like influencers are kind of like talking about, to be honest. Like I use my platform, I use my platform. I like to create a safe space for people. And that includes knowing where I stand and standing up to my for my community. But yeah, stitched with style. Yes, I was looking at your story, but I never know what to say, like your things about ice, and I only respond to the positive ones. Yeah, because like again, it's the place we're at is just so sad. It's just so sad. And like I feel like I have to use my platform. So sometimes it is gonna be a little like, like delicate and like not so bubbly. But I try to balance things out. Obviously, I'm talking about important topics, but then I come and I show you dolls and we talk about things that we love. And Cleo just fell. But yeah, I think there's a good balance there that I try to keep because, we have to also distract ourselves from what's going on, not shut our eyes to what's going on, but distract and like enjoy the things that brings us joy. I think that's so important. Lucky Swoop just finalized Cupid Bells and she's so pretty. Oh, I love that. Stitch with Style Gloom Beach is my favorite line. Oh, they eat. Oh, they eat. They eat. Juice, Juice Viper Fang. Do you know if Gulia and Juice will be a part of the Dawn to Dance line, or is it confirmed that they won't be? I think it's confirmed that they won't be, but I hope they will be. Like I do hope they will be. Lucky Swoop. Also, sorry if my grammar on the comments is bad. I'm very dyslexic and use voice to type, and sometimes it can be shit. That's completely fine. That's completely fine. We're communicating. That's all that matters. And then through Doll's Eyes, I got Wave One Frankie from eBay, but I'm scared. Her hair was trimmed because like it's all curling up at the ends and it's all frizzy. Oh, so we might want to unbox her and then take care of that if the case may be. The sweetheart, the only G2 doll I actually likes is Zombie Gaga. She looks very G1, even though she's technically releasing G2. Yeah, she's the only G2 doll I have. Where is she? Where are you, Gaga? Oh, the light is in front of her. Wait, no, I'm in front of her. My microphone's in front of her. Wait. Yeah, I will not accept the fact that she's generation 2. In my opinion, she's not. She's generation 1, and I refuse. I refuse. She's G1. Like when I bought her, it was also like kind of like at the start of my collection because I love Lady Gaga. She's one of my favorite artists. So, I thought she was G1 and then I was like, "Oh no, wait. Actually, technically, she's generation 2. She came out during the G2 era and she has a G2 body, which is completely fine." Um, and then my dolls are in my room. Crybaby Icon said, Stitch and Style. I use my own room for dolls and I have a lot of space, to be honest. I love that. West Grant, what's doll stand do you use? Because, oh, the doll stands. Okay. So I buy some from Amazon, but I'll let you guys know I'm gonna open my 3D printing shop and I'm gonna sell G1 and G3 printed doll stands. So stay tuned for that. But that's something I've been thinking about for like a year now. I'm like, I should open like a 3D shop, like for like doll accessories and things like that, or like purses or anything. So that's something I'm working on. So in the next couple of months, definitely stay tuned. I'm really excited though. I'm really excited because I'm gonna be using that for myself too. I'm gonna be printing myself like doll stands because the ones I get from Amazon take so much space. Like it's insane. Meanwhile, G1 doll stands are so small and that you can fit so many dolls in one shelf versus Generation 3. It's like the base ones are just like not good enough. So um Yesenia, who's your favorite Monster High character? Mine, I have to say my top three because sometimes I gravitate towards one and the other, but like Frankie, Draculaura, and Twyla are my top three. And then Frankie, Draculaura, Twyla, Rochelle, and Operetta are my top five. Crybaby Icon, my phone is at 7%. We're almost wrapping up here too, you guys. Um, And then let me just see some more of your comments and then we'll disconnect here. Good news is that Liam Ramos went home today. He did. I'm so happy. I'm so happy finally. Sweetheart said, "Can we talk about how absolutely gare gorgeous G3 Rebecca is? I feel like her haters are just hating to be cruel or are blind. They're blind. They're blind. She's gorgeous. Let me get her. Let's talk about her. Wait, just give me 1 second. Let me put these dolls away too because I'm like, oh my god. But no, let's talk about Rebecca before I disconnect. Just give me 1 second. Let me get Rebecca because so I got her last week, but I was giving her a spa day. So we kind of talked about her, but I didn't show her because obviously, um, you know, she was upstairs. But look at her. There's no, you cannot tell me. And of course, I did her hair. She kind of gives off like Ever After High a little bit, in my opinion. But you cannot tell me that this doll is ugly. Sorry. Like, you cannot. Like, yes, there are a couple of things that I would change. I'd rather her have more copper than gold. I feel like everything should have been copper instead, including her jewelry, her scrunchie. Um, this piece, people are like painting it a copper color, which I completely understand. But G1 Rebecca has a dark blue. Wait. So G1 Rebecca has a dark blue cage. So I don't think that bothers me. But looking at them like side by side and stuff, like, I'm sorry, they're not, they kind of look alike. The only thing, like I said, the same way that G1 has a bunch of copper accents and her goggle. Oh, another thing. I don't like this. I'm going to be really honest with you guys. I wish we had goggles instead. And I wish that was copper, but that's it. That's it. Everything else, I think she eats. I think she's a beautiful, beautiful doll. I think she's a great rendition as a Generation 3 doll for Rebecca. Um, and whoever's hating on her, like, I completely understand that's your opinion, but you're wrong. It's like, it's your opinion, but like, I don't agree with your opinion. I think she's gorgeous. Um, and then my mom don't have an iPhone charger in her car. I'm sorry. Stitch with style. I'm not in America or whatever ICE is, and I feel so bad, y'all. Like, that's so cruel. It is cruel, but it's gonna end. And once it ends, the government's going down, and like the Democrats will take power again, and America will go back to being the America I love. Um, I have dual citizenship. I'm an American and I'm Brazilian. And even in Brazil, like this kind of thing does not happen. Like, I'm sorry. No. Like, this is just like third world country issues, not something that America has to deal with in 2026. I'm sorry. No, that's just my opinion as someone who has dual citizenship. And I just like, I look at Brazil and I'm like, wow, America has so much to learn from a country that is not even like as, economically well. Not that America is doing very well right now, but that's my opinion as someone who has dual citizenship. Like, I love both my countries, but I feel like, yeah, you know, sad. It's sad. All right, let me catch up on some of your comments here. Let's see. Just bear with me. Lucky Soup, I'm Canadian. There's talks of them bringing us programs similar to ICE to Canada. No, I hope not. You guys are so better off. No, no, I hope not. They're trying to abolish ICE in America too. Like, so then I'm almost to my grandma's house. I think my phone will die soon. No. Let's see. Also, apparently the UK is too. I doubt that would ever happen in the UK. Like they literally have the royal family. It's not even like a system like we are. But yeah. Gaga's G2, mind blown. Yeah, she is G2. The Life Doll's Eyes. I love how Ghoul Sports, Claudine, and Zombie Gaga share the same bubble gum with the mouthpiece. Yes, and Frankie. There's a Frankie too. I'm not allowed to order online. No, really? Look, Swamp, we can kind signs off on Amazon stands. I mean, you can, but they look kind of wonky. I'm very picky. I'm very picky. Lady Gaga should be the Fang vote doll for 2027. Imagine if we get all the Gaga eras. Abracadabra, Gaga. Um, Stitch with Style. I always ask my parents to drive me to get stuff from eBay because they won't let me order anything other than clothes. Aw. A book a night. Will things you print be available in Europe too? We can try and see. I don't know how the shipping situation is because of the administration and stuff, but I'm not opposed to that. And then, sweetheart, I love G1 and G3 Cupid so much. Don't get me wrong, her design is cute, but absolutely not the same character as G1. They changed the entire design and personality. And then somebody said about Rebecca Dolls Pink said, Rebecca's gorgeous. I do her hair differently like you, though. She looks like Scary Sweet Birthday with a little bit of plastic skirt over. She does. She has that bubble like cage skirt. And Michelle said, I also wanted to ask you, do you think there should be any improvements in Monster High? For me, I wish there was more characters inspired by African history. Oh, 100%. 100%. And then some white people, not every white people, but some white people then want to complain about um oh, what do you mean Venus is now black? Girl, most of the characters are like canonically white. Like why are you complaining that we have one or two black characters? Like get a grip. Like get a grip. I can't. I can't. I agree with you. Yes, we deserve more black Monster High inspired characters. Deuce Viper Fang 8. Clap, 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 clap. Yesenia Rivera. Oh my God, the Productions 4 in Amazon. Oh my God, I just bought them. Are they out? You just bought them on Amazon? I didn't even know they were out. I'm not getting them, but like, I'm kind of shocked that they're out. And then Michelle, I have dual citizenship too. British American living in the UK, but disgusted with America right now. Oh, so you're British and American. I feel you. I feel you. Send me back to Brazil. Help, send help, send help. Stitches Style, I have no idea what to post on TikTok and YouTube. Oh, you could do some Frankie videos, like talking about like, or not talking about, but like showing Frankie. You don't have to talk about Frankie, but like showing all your Frankie dolls. I would love that. And okay, you guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. I also there's some stuff that I need to take care of, but it was so good. Thank you so much. So I think you guys liked the format of bringing the podcast to be alive. Every Sunday, we're going to read a different diary, talk about topics, and you guys can ask me questions so we can talk about Monster High. And thank you for joining, everybody. You guys are literally the best, and I love you so much. This was so much fun. I cannot wait for next Sunday. So yeah, stay tuned. I'll be posting more videos this week. I'll be doing the hair videos, the hair tutorials, and more videos. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much, and I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. And I wish I could give you each and every one a hug. And so I hope you feel hugged by me. And I'll see you guys next week. And obviously, I'll be posting during the week as well. So love you. Mwah. And have a great rest of your Sunday. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.